Shadow and I have come rock hounding at Disneyland, but they wouldn't let Shadow in. I mean, what the heck? They let this guy in? I mean, seriously, Shadow's like a lot smaller. Anyway, we're rock hounding in Disneyland. Let's see what we can find. Here, we have found geothermal activity and what looks to be volcanic rock around the edges. Geothermal activity often brings with it silica, and it makes its way into the crevices and little opening spots within volcanic rock to form eventually agates and jaspers. So let's see if we can find some agates and jaspers in Disneyland. We definitely have the volcanic rock. We have the volcanic rock, the geothermal activity, and if you look really closely here, you can see where silica has been deposited within those little cavities of the volcanic rock. So that's essentially right there. That's agate and jasper in there. Yeah, that's what that is in there. In Disneyland. Let's see what else we can find. Here behind me, you can see sandstone from the Jurassic period. You can see how tectonic forces have thrust it up where once it was an ancient seabed. Now it is high up in the sky. It's amazing the tectonic forces that helped create Disneyland. I don't understand. How could they not let Shadow in? I see mice everywhere. Mice there. I mean, like, there's mice all over the place. They need a Jack Russell Terrier here to clean out this place. Maybe it's a good thing Shadow isn't here. What we have behind me here is clearly basalt. That is right there. That is the remains of volcanic activity as lava made its way through to the surface of the earth, then hardened into that basalt pillar structure. And then the softer stone around it eroded away, leaving that basalt structure and those other basalt structures behind me. Excellent examples behind me of the basalt structures I was discussing. A lot of volcanic activity here in Disneyland in prehistoric times. While rock hounding in Disneyland, look at that. Interesting sedimentary rock. And here we have an example of a very unusual volcanic rock. Actually a really cool rock right here. This is a real rock. I'm thinking this is calcite based rock. And then through geothermal activity, it's made its way through the little cracks and brought with it some other elements, give it the color. Rock hounding at Disneyland. Here we have evidence of erosion. As you can see, the sandstone has eroded. The winds over the eons have carved through the various little arches and cavities and so forth in this sandstone behind me. This rodent in front of me looks a lot like my daughter-in-law. And in fact, I think that rodent has kidnapped my grandkids. Where's Shadow when you need him? I've never seen so many strollers in my life. There are so many strollers here. To continue the pursuit of rocks in Disneyland, we will be entering into a deep mine. Entering into the mine, we can see that others have been here before. Those that have gone before used beams to support the mine structure. Here we see a quartz vein. It appears this was once an ancient silver mine, as well as copper. Upon entering the mine, we discovered the remains of an abandoned rail system. We then discovered an empty cart. Apparently, this thing still works. Having survived the out-of-control cart on the abandoned rail system, we exited to find that there was really nothing in the mountain. Diligently looking, we did discover a very unique multicolored crystal on a stick. Rock candy sticks. It's remarkable, the kind of rocks you can find at Disneyland. After diligently rock counting all day, we have found valuable gems. Various crystals, perhaps amethyst, ruby. Rock counting pays off at Disneyland.